welcome back everyone for some more Final Fantasy VII Remake. And you guys are probably wondering, wow, I was not expecting a video so soon right after the final episode. And to be honest with you, I was thinking about doing this immediately. And I'm actually playing, whenever I saved at the end of episode 29, I purposely made a separate save file just to show what I'm going to show in this video. And that is what happens if you take the elevator instead of the stairs. So without further ado, by the way, hopefully you guys have a good day today. And we're not even going to waste any time, we're just going to go through here. And there is something else that I do want to talk to you guys about after this, but anyway. Yeah, we can't go. As you can see, we're taking the elevator. By the way, TGIF everybody.
Going up. Doors closing.
Now, as you can probably tell...
So what can we expect further up?
More security and restrictions. It's not gonna get any easier.
10th floor. Doors opening.
Intruders!
But yeah, you can probably tell I've never actually taken the elevator before, though I do kind of know what to expect. Okay, let's just... You know what? Let's just do fire real quick.
It's on you.
Let me handle
Call it fire.
And don't come back.
Okay, let's go back in the elevator.
Wasn't expecting that.
Think anyone knows we're here?
Nah, we took him down quick.
Going up. Doors closing.
I do kind of know what to expect, but like I said, I have not actually...
Wonder if it'll stop again.
People ought to try using the damn stairs sometime.
If it happens again, we'll deal with it like before. We got this.
Well, that didn't take long, did it?
20th floor. Doors open.
Here we go.
Let's do
Take the
this.
lead.
As you can see, this option is more action-packed than the stairs, but... I mean, unless you really want to,
Finish him off.
if you feel like you need to level up or anything like that, then I would just suggest going with the stairs, if I'm being
Never in
honest.
doubt.
I mean, it's a matter of personal preference, but I prefer the stairs over the elevator.
Going up. Doors closing.
Straight on up to the top now. Come on.
We just keep getting waylaid, don't we?
If you want to take the stairs.
Now that you mention it. No.
30th floor. Doors
You sure about that, Barrett?
Could be trouble.
going up. Doors closing.
Yeah, you might want to take the stairs, lady.
Right. Normal people work here too.
She probably called for help.
40th floor.
Who's it gonna be next?
Doors open.
Who is this?
Yeah, we're safe here.
Oh.
What about you, Mom? You okay? Good. That's a relief. What? Oh, they gotta be kidding.
Going up. Doors closing.
No, we haven't heard anything new yet.
but they told us that Avalanche could attack again at any time. Just get somewhere safe,
Building
okay?
tab.
Yeah,
Doors
about that.
closing.
A whole lot of normal people with families and friends work for Shinra. People just trying to support their loved ones as best they can. I know it's not exactly a revelation, but it's easy to forget.
A good man who serves a great evil is not without sin. He must recognize and accept his complicity. He must open his eyes to the truth that his corporate masters are profiting from the planet's pain. Only then can he redeem himself. I know you know this.
I do.
Tifa, we need to focus on saving Aerith.
I know. I will.
Poor Tifa.
59th floor.
And we are at the 59th floor. Okay, is there any way I can skip this? Yeah. Because I'm really not in the mood to look at Scarlet again. But yeah, that is the elevator scene. As you can see, it's not quite... I mean, it's more action-packed, arguably, than the stairs. But not quite as much comic relief as... nowhere near as much comic relief as the stairs. And those of you that remember from my playthrough of this...
Check it out.
Come take a look, Cloud.
Actually, we're not gonna go take a look, but yeah, we actually came out of the stairs right over there, and then we, of course, you saw that we got out of the elevator, but like I said before, out of the two options, I'd much rather take the stairs than the elevator. I just think it needed that comic relief there while you're going up the steps. I mean, yeah, I mean, people can argue that it's tedious, but at least you don't have to fight any enemies. You don't have to worry about getting damaged or using up magic or anything like that. But there you go. That is the elevator scene. And like I said at the beginning of the video, there is one thing that I want to talk about here real quick. And I talked a little bit about this in the last episode. And you can see on the bottom, Chapter 14 Resolutions Witnessed. And I had a moron moment. I'm like, what the heck are they talking about here? And then it dawned on me. They're talking about whenever you're at Aerith's house. And you get to meet either Tifa, Aerith, or Barrett. Now, of course, any of you guys that have been following this particular playthrough knows that I found Tifa, and that's whenever we saw Cloud and Tifa embrace. But you could actually get either Aerith or Barrett where you could meet with in the Flower Garden, and throughout a lot of playthroughs and walkthroughs that I've read online, they put a lot of emphasis on Chapter 3 side quests and Chapter 8 side quests. Completing Chapter 3 side quest favors Tifa, whereas completing Chapter 8 side quest favors Aerith. And yes, they are important in determining who you're going to meet up in the Flower Garden at the beginning of Chapter 14. But if you're someone like me that did both Chapter 3 and Chapter 8 side quests, then it pretty much all just comes down to two things. One, how you respond, whether you respond favorably or unfavorably towards Tifa and Aerith. And the second one is who you help up at the beginning of Chapter 10 in the sewers. Now, like I just said, and those of you that have been watching knows that I unlocked Tifa. Well, I managed to meet Tifa. And, of course, that meant that not only did I complete all the side quests, but I did help her out in Chapter 10. I gave her the flower at the beginning of Chapter 3. I accepted her drink. I answered Chocobo Sam's question with she's in great shape. Though you can also answer she's a great fighter and also be favorable towards Tifa. And also Madam M's question that she asked, and I responded with, does it really matter how I think? So that pretty much determines how you get Tifa. Now, that, needless to say, if you complete more Chapter 3 side quests in Chapter 8, then you are more favorable towards Tifa. Whereas if you complete more Chapter 8 side quests in Chapter 3, you'll get a better chance of meeting up with Aerith. And speaking of Aerith, it's pretty much the opposite of Tifa, whereas you kind of have to do more favorable towards Aerith. Like, for example, yeah, you could give Tifa the flower, but you can refuse her the drink. Chocobo Sam's question, you can answer with she's good at the books. That shows favorability towards Aerith. And with Madam M's question, as long as you don't answer with it doesn't matter what I think, then that will help you out. And needless to say, if you help Aerith out at the beginning of Chapter 10, then you'll have a shot at meeting up with Aerith in the Flower Garden at the beginning of Chapter 14. Now when it comes to Barret, it just basically comes down to two things. Be a jerk, and be lazy. And what I mean by be lazy is don't do any side quests, especially in Chapters 3 and 8, other than the necessary quests in order for you to get through the game. But yeah, you can be you can refuse Aerith's flower, which means you won't give Tifa the flower. Refuse Tifa's drink, say Tifa's good at the books, tell Aerith that it really doesn't matter what you think. As far as the beginning of Chapter 10, you can't progress without picking somebody, so who you pick at Chapter 10, if you've done all the aforementioned stuff, isn't really going to affect much, because if you don't do any side quests and show that you're being a jerk towards Tifa and Aerith, then you will get to meet Barret in the Flower Garden at the beginning of Chapter 14, but yeah, I just wanted to clarify that for you guys. Not only did I have an idiot moment of wondering what the heck Chapter 14 resolutions witness, but I wanted to better explain to you guys how you get each character that you can meet up in said resolutions. And hopefully I explained it as best as I can. If not, I can always write down the scenarios in the description if you want, and you can just look there, But yeah, that's really all I wanted to say. Like I said before, my main goal in this video was to show the elevator scene, what happens if you take the elevators instead of stairs. But I did want to clarify what exactly Chapter 14 resolutions witness were. And the reason why I wanted to do this talk a bit at the end is, I'm probably not going to show the other two resolutions, because I'm not going to lie to you guys, I just can't bring it to myself to be a jerk towards Tifa. I am a huge Tifa fan. It just feels wrong for me. I cringe at the thought of being a jerk towards Tifa. So, you guys got to see me meet Tifa at the beginning of Chapter 14. That's how it's going to go in the series. I'm not going to show how you meet Aerith, and I'm not going to show what happens if you meet Barret, but I'm sure there's guides on the internet and on YouTube and that you can follow. You absolutely need to know what goes on between Cloud and either Aerith or Barret, but yeah, I just wanted to clarify that for you guys. That way you didn't get confused. Not only whenever I first started Chapter 14 in my playthrough, but also why I was so confused, what they meant when they said Chapter 14 resolutions witness. So, but anyway, I think I've yapped enough here. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm not sure when the next one is gonna be. I'm not even sure what I'm even gonna be doing in the next video of this series. So I can't really tell you when it's gonna be or anything like that, but hopefully you guys are enjoying seeing me play this game, and I'll be seeing you guys again next time.